Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. So much going on today, from Alliance War update announcements, the new Loki bundles that have Doom and Apocalypse together, which is pretty dang rare. But, we had the castle rifts, and now, instead of the main floor, we've got the basement, which tells me that that's where Kamala Khan's going to be, because, of course, she's Satan herself, Kamala Khan. And the basement is hell. But actually, it's showing Mephisto. I also, every time I have a week start on Monday, I get at least a message from somebody that's like, Prof, you gotta do a video. This side quest is bugged. And I have to say, no, it's not. The side quest resets or gets new content on Wednesdays, which is also the same day that new content comes out for the event quest every first Wednesday of the new month. And so, I just try to remind people that, be patient, because it's going to be something that resets on Wednesday, not Monday, even though for some reason some people still think it's Monday. After all these years. All right, here we go. Quest interest limited to this event, blah, 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 blah. Let's go and check out our first legendary rift of the new week. Quake, Omega Red, and Corvus are my MVPs. Let's see what the options are for Rift destinations this week. We got a 10% chance to once again land on 12,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments. Always happy to do that. And then we've got 2 Tier 4 basic. That is certainly less valuable than the 12,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments. Half of a Tier 2 Alpha. Still wish that was a fully formed. The worst of them all are the Tier 4 Class Catalyst Crystals. Wish that was a selector. What's up, Mephisto? We've got 6 5-star Signature Stone Crystals. That and the Tier 4 Class Catalyst are what you want to avoid. And we also have 10. Well, 10's better than 6, but if they were generics, that would be so much better. You've got the 2% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Crystal, which I suppose is the most sought after of these. But I'm not going to lie, this week, pretty underwhelming. I would say that the 12,000 Tier 5 basic Catalyst fragments, the 2% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Crystal, though it's a crystal, are the 2 rarest. There's a lot of junk this week, though. The 6 stones are not legendary at all. Well, we're going to chance it and see what happens. And I guess I'm going to take a screenshot of this, because that'll be the thumbnail. I don't want 6 stones, and I don't want a Tier 4 Class Catalyst. Let's chance it and see what happens. And I go to the 4th worst question mark, which is the 2 Tier 4 basic. Now, I always need more Tier 4 basic. I talk about that every week, and I talk about that every week in my weekly Thronebreaker daily crystal openings. By the way, I am going to show the full gameplay of this path. For me, gameplay always makes me a little nervous, because you have people... Oh, and see, I just went into them, and boom, lost half my health. You have people who always say you should do more gameplay, and then people that say you suck. As I'm talking, I get knocked out from Hitmonkey. Fun stuff. All right, Corvus, do your thing. That fight went really well until the end, when it didn't. Also, gotta love that Hitmonkey has 1% health left. But, I always say this. Look, I am not your best summoner. I am your average summoner that just happens to work really hard to upload videos on YouTube. I am never going to pretend that I'm any better than anybody else. And if there are summoners who are worse than me, chances are it's not because their skills are worse. It's just that they haven't had the repetitions that I've had playing this game for 5 years. I will say that nothing's worse than fighting like your worst fight with somebody that you haven't been knocked out all month with. And I don't think I've ever lost my Omega Red in the first battle. I even had the class advantage, so that's embarrassing. But at the same time, it happens. And I got to be prepared for public humiliation, because in a couple weeks I will be streaming live on my channel my 100% Gauntlet exploration attempt. And Lord knows there are going to be more revives used there than Awake. Okay, here we go. And the champion's gone. All this for 2 Tier 4 basics. Oh yeah. Going crazy. And I'm going to use Quake here, since sometimes between the poison and the heal block, Corvus can not do so well. I might try to do some Quake and Shake, but also just some lazy Quake and Parry. I don't know. We'll see. I will say I am not the biggest fan of this month's side quests this week. I love the 1,000 6-star shards. That was certainly the biggest value that the last one brought to the table. But I wouldn't use that special key for anything here this time. It might actually be better to use it for epic. So we're gonna, after this, although I guess there's usually just about half the rewards of epic that there are in legendary. I don't know. All right. What up, Mephisto? Historically speaking, Quake is my MVP against Mephisto. We'll see if there are some nodes that make that not really the reality. But let's find out. And uh-oh, we have a disorient buff put on us. That's never good. But so far, so good in the fight, down to 46% health. I'm happy that I'm able to show some skill in some capacity. What I love about using Quake against Mephisto is he's not gaining that health back at the end. Although, if things continue to go poorly, there we go. I hate when you do really well. It's like the Omega Red fight. You do really well, and then the last 20% of the fight, you choke like a dog. Guilty. All right, so there is the first legendary run. And we are going to go back and just see real quick before we end this video what epic looks like. And there is our key. And also, hey, gotta love those tier 5 basic catalysts. That'll form a new tier 5 basic. And the 1,000 6-star shards, are next. All right, let's end this by showing what the epic paths look like for the viewers at home. See how epic it actually is. There's our key we can use if we want. And 2,000 tier 5 basic catalyst fragments. 9,000 tier 2. Oh god, some tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals. That sucks. 5 generic 4-star 6 stones class based. Alright, so 3 of the 5-star or 5 of the 4-star. Certainly in this case, the 3 5-star generic 6 stones are the best thing I see in that. Well, there you have it, YouTube. I'm looking over it. I'm almost at 10 minutes. And you know, if you watch this channel, that I don't want those triple ads. So I got to end this video before we get to 10 minutes, or YouTube's going to put them on the front of this or back of this or something. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And as always, good luck in your Rift attempts.